നമ്മോടൊപ്പം ഇന്നിവിടെ ചേരുന്നത് നാഥാണ്. നാഥ് ഏകദേശം 35ഓളം വർഷങ്ങളായി അമ്മയുടെ നിരവധി ഹ്യൂമാനിറ്റേറിയൻ പ്രോജക്ട്സിൽ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് യുവാക്കൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള പ്രൊജക്റ്റിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം ജർമ്മൻ സ്വദേശിയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് നാഥനോട് ചോദിച്ചറിയാം ഇന്നിവിടെ ആയുധിൻ്റെ ഈ വിശേഷങ്ങളും അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ അമ്മയുടെ പ്രസ്ഥാനത്തോടൊപ്പമുള്ള യാത്രകളെ പറ്റിയും. നമസ്കാരം, ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ്.
Namaskar, good morning.
I think if I understand right, you have been with Amma's organization for over 35 years. So could you please tell me what are the different activities that you did in the past and you have been doing currently as part of the AYUDH and the Amritapuri the youth initiatives?
So I've been blessed to be with Amma's AYUDH movement from the beginning, and it's been a journey of trying to implement Amma's teachings and put Amma's compassion, Amma's love, Amma's principle into practice. And this has been basically our guiding light, our inspiration for the AYUDH movement. And over the last 20 plus years that we've had this movement, I think we've seen so many inspiring projects happening, from service to needy people, to a lot of environmental projects, to a lot of creative projects, like, for example, addressing societal issues through music, through arts, creating a musical to address those things. And I think to me the core of the movement really lies in the community itself, because here you can feel how Amma's principles of love, of compassion, of service, of respect towards each other, towards the elders, towards nature, are being practiced, are being experienced. And I think this is something very rare when I compare it to other youth movements that I have seen over time. Have a community of like-minded young people from all around the world sharing the same value, sharing the vision of a brighter world, and really trying hard to put Amma's dream into practice.
I'm sure it's an amazing journey, right? Over 35 years with the organization and maybe around 21 plus with the especially youth-oriented programs. And you already touched base about the Devotee part. And then for our audience, could you share your experience and your vision as to how it's going to inspire the society, especially the youth, because you're doing quite a lot of activities and work, right? So how do you think and what's your belief that this is going to influence the society?
I think when Amma says you can only taste the sweetness of honey if you really lick it, if you taste it. If you just write the word on a piece of paper, it doesn't really mean much. And I think this is what is happening with AYUDH and with the young people who experience this movement and who take part in this movement. It is an experience of Amma's love, of Amma's compassion, of Amma's acceptance, of Amma's tolerance. All the great qualities that we see in Amma is, I hope, what young people can experience here a little bit. And this is through the teachings of the Swamis, the teachings of Amma, so many inspiring guest speakers, but then also really living it in everyday interactions. You see young people come here from all around the world for over a week, and they leave back to their countries often very transformed. And I've seen so many life stories of young people being deeply impacted, having a new perspective of life, having a positive direction in their life. And I've seen such remarkable, successful young people coming out of this youth movement, being very strongly rooted in Amma's values and being a very valuable contribution to the society and to the world through whichever path they choose in life. And what we also see is that people are attracted. You always say people are attracted to Amma like bees to a flower, and I feel people keep coming back here and they want to keep experiencing this and want to keep sharing this. So I think this is the impact of the young people is let's put it in another way. One of the approaches of AYUDH is also to bring together cultures. We have also European cultures, different cultures in the world, and the very rich Indian tradition and cultures. And there's not so many organizations who are trying to really build a bridge and bring together the different values. If you look at the values of the European Union, the motto is unity in diversity. This is also what Amma is teaching. She's teaching us to be united, but to also be diverse in whichever way we are. Yes.
So our team has been witnessing tremendous energy across this program for the past two days. And what I understand is over, I think, kids or youths between 15 and 30 years of age, right? from over 25 countries
Yes.
have gathered here, and based on your experience, and today's youth make the next generation, right? So they are going to define the world
Yes.
order. What's your message? As a person who worked extensively in this space for a quite long time, what's your message to the youth?
Believe in yourself. You are the light. As Amma says, as is the theme of this summit, you can do whatever you want, whatever you dream of. And it's much better to do it together as young people, as Amma's young ambassadors to the world.
നാഥ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ യു ആർ ദ ലൈറ്റ്, നിങ്ങളാണ് ആ വെളിച്ചം. ആ ഒരു തീമിലാണ് ഈ ഒരാഴ്ചത്തെ അമൃത യുവധർമ്മധാരയുടെ ഈ സമ്മിറ്റ് ഇവിടെ നടക്കുന്നത്. നാഥ്, താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് ഫോർ ജോയിനിങ് ആൻഡ് ഫോർ ഷെയറിങ് യുവർ വാല്യൂ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്, ആൻഡ് ഐ എം ഷുവർ ദാറ്റ് ദിസ് ഇസ് ഗോൺ ടു ബി ബെനിഫിഷ്യൽ ഫോർ hundreds and thousands and millions of people around the world, and all the very best with all your endeavors and your activities ahead. May Amma's grace be upon you.
Thank you so much.